Hello everyone, this is Monica with Advice to Think Twice, and I'm going to do the tarot portion of the horoscopes for the month of July. So we're doing love tarot forecasts, and the decks that I'm using, if you're interested, are the Romantic Tarot deck and also the Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. What we're going to do is a week by week view of the month with some additional advice for each sign. And if you follow my channel, you know that I like to focus on the cards and I like to show you the cards because I think they're beautiful. And so you're going to see me tilt the camera down so that you can just focus on the cards and the messages that come through. Okay, so hopefully these are gonna add to Stormie's horoscopes. And hopefully everything's going to come together in a beautiful way and make sense for everyone. So thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the readings, and I hope you have an awesome month. Take care. Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your July 2016 Love Tarot forecast. So thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope you find it useful. So what does July have in store for you in terms of your love life, in terms of potential for your love life? It looks like a really healing month for you guys, okay? It looks like you're having some, you're going through some experiences, you're going through some mental processes, you're looking at things differently, and I feel like you're coming away with a new perspective. I feel like you are ready to release the past and maybe let your guard down a little bit, and as a result I feel like things are moving forward with you in terms of your love life, in terms of meeting new people, starting new relationships, just letting someone in, trusting someone, okay, this month. And in existing relationships, I feel like you're moving forward and you're trying your best to move past difficulty, to move past disappointments, and just work together on making your relationship the best that it can be. But again, there's definitely healing that is happening for you this month, whether you're single or coupled. A lot of healing, a lot of new ideas, a lot of new ways of seeing yourself, new ways of seeing love life, what you want, what you don't want, what you deserve in a relationship, what has been holding you back maybe from starting a relationship or moving a relationship forward. There's definitely a lot of processing things and coming up with new ideas and new visions, new perspectives, okay, that will allow you to move forward in your love life and get you where you want to go. So Scorpio, the main energy for you for the month, we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is someone who first fights their feelings, okay, and tries to rationalize things, which is, you know, if you think about how you feel, you're not really feeling things at all. So you're pretty much killing your own feelings with your thoughts. So that's the kind of person the King of Swords is. He's not very, not to say that he's not loving, he's just not really good at showing his emotions. I feel like if he wants to show you that he loves you, he will come off a bit controlling in reality, because he'll make sure that you're okay. He'll tell you what to do. He'll show you how to do it. And he'll make sure that you do that, okay? But if he believes that that's what you need to be doing in order to be safe and happy, he'll make you do that. So the King of Swords can often show up and you know, appear to be a bit pushy or controlling, and definitely someone who's very cold. You can't tell what he's thinking. Okay, he's got like the best poker face in the deck. He does have feelings, but I feel like he keeps them well under control. He's more rational and logical, so he can seem a bit cold. And I feel like when his feelings kind of get out of his control, it really overwhelms him very, very easily. And when he loses that battle, that's when he has, you know, a realization of, okay, so this is how I feel, and this is what I want, and this is what I'm afraid of, and he's a bit more vulnerable. But that gives him a new perspective for seeing things and for analyzing things, and then he's back on track with being more analytical rather than emotional, okay, so if that makes sense. But I do see that with the King of Swords, because you have the King and the Queen of Swords in your reading, and so that makes me think that you're a bit guarded. You're protecting yourself. You are trying to be more rational and logical in terms of your love life, okay, rather than emotional. I feel like you may be afraid to be vulnerable this month, or this is the month where you realize that you're afraid to be vulnerable, and maybe that is what has been holding you back from finding someone or holding you back in an existing relationship, okay? That has been what gave you trust issues or commitment issues or anything like that. And so you're really looking at that and analyzing things and making sense of things in order to release what doesn't serve you and embrace new energy in your love life, okay? So I do see a lot of healing in that, in the sense of the King of Swords. He brings healing because he finally stops fighting his feelings, and he finally stops trying to rationalize everything, and he experiences those feelings, he experiences those emotions, and looks at them for what they are. And by doing so, he kind of blends the rational and the emotional, and it gives him a new vision. He becomes a different person because he learns from that experience. He's all about learning, and he learns from that experience, and he grows from that experience, and then he changes his step, okay? He changes the way he does things. He changes the way he looks at things, all right? So there's a lot of healing that is happening for you this month, and that's really, really going to help you move forward in existing relationships and open yourself up for new relationships. In the first week, we have the Queen of Swords. And so with the Queen of Swords, this is someone who's very guarded. This is someone who's been through a lot. This is someone who has been on their own for a long time. And in existing relationships, I feel like this is emotional disconnect, okay? This is someone who's holding his or her emotions to herself, even though they have a partner. They're very much independent. They may be afraid to commit because of past experiences, or they're with a person, but they're not really giving them their full trust. They're not really giving them their entire heart because, again, they're protecting themselves, okay, because of whatever happened in the past that is still affecting them. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you're really assessing things, okay? First, they're just on a mental level. They're looking at things for what they are, trying to make things come together and make sense of everything, of why you're feeling what you're feeling, what is holding you back, what has hurt you in the past that is still influencing you right now. And then you're starting off the first week based on all of that with a Queen, which is, all queens are emotion, water, and nurturing, okay? And with the Queen of Swords, she has these qualities, but she's protecting them, okay? She's protecting herself. She is guarding her heart. You have to earn her trust. You have to prove yourself to her before she gives you a chance. Not to say that she will trust you. She will give you a chance. And the Queen of Swords is just, like I say, someone who's suffered a lot. So if you're single, I feel like in the first week you're finding yourself assessing things, analyzing things. Why are you single? What are you afraid of? What are you thinking about yourself, about a relationship? What do you think it means to be in a relationship? Maybe you are self-sabotaging and you don't really realize it, okay? Maybe that's why you're single. And so you're doing a lot of processing. In existing relationships, like I say, you're doing the same thing and you're thinking, why am I still holding back? Why am I still guarding myself from my partner? We've been together for a while. He or she has earned my trust, but I'm still holding back. I still have, things up my sleeve that I'm not sharing with him. And I have commitment issues, and maybe I still have trust issues that I'm not really addressing. And I feel like all of this is coming to the surface for you to look at and make sense of, okay? And really give it attention so that once you understand it, once you process it, you can let it heal. You can release that and become a new you, a better you, a more free you, okay? For others of you, I feel like this Queen of Swords could be a person, okay, that you either meet in the first week or you talk to. She could be an advisor for you, okay? This is an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And I feel like this is someone who's been through a lot and has a lot to share with you, and someone who can teach you and you can learn from their mistakes so you don't do the same. So this could be a mother figure. especially if, you know, your mother has had a lot to deal with in her relationship, if she's gone through a divorce or anything like that. She's sharing her experience with you. She's helping you process your fears, process whatever has been holding you back in existing relationships or holding you back from trusting someone new, allowing a new person in your life. So I see a lot of clarity coming to you right in the first week of the month. You're making a lot of sense, and I feel that you're making some decisions to make the necessary changes to free yourself from past pain and stop carrying all this baggage with you, and really giving yourself a chance to be happy, okay? In the second week, we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles in existing relationships talks about working together. It talks about being a united front, okay, putting in a joint effort to move forward. I feel like if you are in a relationship, but like I say, you've been holding back and not fully trusting your partner, or not fully giving this relationship a chance, because you're always ready to walk away if something happens, okay, to protect yourself. I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, you're opening up, okay, and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give this a proper chance and see what happens with it, okay? So you're going to be working with your partner for a chance, for a change. Especially if your partner is an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. For those of you who are single, the Three of Pentacles is telling you that you have a lot of, you know, opportunity around you. You've been focusing on your job or your career or your finances or your personal projects or yourself, or just focused on being single for so long that you didn't, you know, really stop to see just how many people you have available around you that are interested in you, that are paying attention to you, that are trying to catch your eye, that are trying to ask you out, that are trying to speak to you and tell you that they like you or that they're interested in you, okay? The Three of Pentacles is a card that talks about not being aware of how many opportunities you have in terms of love life, not being aware of just how many people are interested in you, okay? So around the second week, I feel like it would be a good idea to go out and spend time with people, with friends, family. Just enjoy yourself, okay? Let your guard down, because there's definitely potential for you to meet someone new. And for some of you, I feel like this is someone in your career, at your work, okay? Or someone you interact with through your work, through your job, with the Three of Pentacles. And with the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, for some of you, this could be a boss or a superior. And maybe there have been feelings there, but you haven't acted on it because, well, he's my boss. What if it doesn't work? I'm going to lose my job, and so on and so forth. He or she, these are general readings, so just, you know, take the message and apply it to your situation. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of people interested in you. A lot of people around you looking at you, but you've been so focused on being on your own for so long, or whatever it is that you've been focusing on, that you haven't really paid attention. But this is the week where you're spending time with people, you're going out, you're preparing yourself to meet new people, you're getting ready to mingle, or you're getting ready to address whoever it is that you've been interested in at your work. For the third week, we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is a really beautiful card, okay? This is talking about an offer of love coming your way around the third week, and the Knight of Cups is an offer of true love. This is someone who is ticking all the boxes for you. This is someone who definitely meets all your expectations, someone with a lot of potential to make your dreams come true in terms of your love life. This could be a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. And they're really, they're someone who's very, very kind, very gentle, very romantic, okay? They do a lot of romantic stuff, and they say a lot of romantic stuff. They pay you a lot of compliments. They buy you small gifts. They do surprises, you know, plan surprises for you. And they're really interested in showing you how they feel, okay? It's not just about the words with them. They're actually showing you how they feel. And I feel like you could be, you know, giving this person a chance. I feel like you're starting to talk to this person. You may be accepting someone's invitation to go out, and you're going out this week, okay? This is a date, or you're going on several dates with this person this week, okay? And there's a deepening of a connection that is happening really quickly, okay? Because with the Knight of Cups, I feel like, you know, if you're not fighting it, you could very easily fall in love with a person on the first date, okay? It's just, they have that thing about them, okay? They are romantic and they seem very caring and very genuine, and oftentimes they are, and they mean what they say, and they really are okay with expressing themselves and expressing how they feel about someone. They're not going to hold back, okay? And they're not going to play games or be too subtle about it, okay? They will tell you how they feel because they're comfortable expressing their own emotions and their feelings. In existing relationships, the Knight of Cups talks about either traveling with your partner or traveling to see your partner. Maybe there's been some distance between the two of you, okay, with the King of Swords, and you've had to kind of cool down your feelings. And with the Knight of Cups, you're moving forward, okay? You are meeting each other. You're coming back together. You could be moving in together with your partner. Your partner could be proposing to you, and I feel like you have no idea. And again, you're not really sure what to do. It may take you aback a little bit at first, but I do feel that you're going to be working through a lot of stuff right in the beginning of the month, and so you're going to be ready for this when it happens. You're going to be ready to embrace this. And for the fourth week, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and so this is really beautiful energy. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about what is meant to be, okay? This is fated energy. This is the hand of fate intervening in your love life and taking you where you are meant to go, okay, in terms of relationships and love life and love partners. I feel that with the Wheel of Fortune, you're not going to be the same person at the end of the month. You're not going to be the same person that you were in the beginning of the month. Like I say, there is a lot of transformation. There is a lot of change that is happening for the better. Okay, some doors are being closed. Some cycles are ending, and new cycles are beginning. And you're definitely heading in a much better direction. I do, like I say, see a lot of letting go, releasing what needs to be released. Something that has been holding you back. Something that has been causing you issues, insecurity, or making you self-sabotage. In terms of your love life, you're letting go and you're healing all of that, and you're becoming a completely new person, okay? And you're welcoming love. This is also going with the flow, taking a chance, okay? I feel like if you feel comfortable with this person, with this water sign, Knight of Cups, you're going with the flow. You're no longer questioning things, okay? You're seeing what happens. You're embracing it and enjoying the moment and seeing what happens. You're no longer putting up walls. You're no longer keeping people at a distance. The Wheel of Fortune is all about embracing the energy, following it, and seeing where it takes you. And the Wheel of Fortune is also telling you that, you know, everything that is happening is meant to be happening in your love life. So just another confirmation for you that you can trust this, and more importantly, that you're heading in the right direction. But you will see change and transformation. You will see moving forward in your love life. You will see new energy, new people, new relationships, new beginnings in this month. And they all come from you spending the time to analyze and make sense of everything. What has been holding you back? What has been hurting you? What has been causing you these insecurities and so on? And putting in the work, really putting in the work to heal that, to release that, okay? And to make the effort to being open to love, all right? And as a result of that, there you have it. You have a lot of offers coming your way, okay? And go with the flow, because I feel like it's going to be really beautiful. With the Wheel of Fortune, you could be traveling as well. And you could be taking a trip together with your partner. You could be going on some sort of honeymoon. Or with the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, you could be, you know, if they're asking you to marry them, you could be eloping with the Wheel of Fortune. Just a spur of the moment thing. You are going ahead and you're getting married, just the two of you. And like I say, if this is what you feel you want to do, it's definitely something that is meant to be. This is also peace and harmony being restored in the relationship, your confidence being restored, you feeling like yourself again. I feel like you're going back to happy times in your life where you felt happy about love, where you felt blessed in love, where you felt excited about love. Okay, once again, you're kind of going back to that feeling. You're going back to that kind of attitude, and you feel a lot more like yourself right now. Okay, where you're excited about what's to come, and you're definitely going with the flow and just seeing where it takes you. You're not holding back anymore. Okay, and you're not overanalyzing things. Okay, you're feeling things, which is what you should be doing. Your guidance card is you deserve love. You are lovable. So this is, the realization that a lot of you are coming to this month, okay, that you deserve love. You deserve love. And for those of you who already have love in your life, you're coming to this realization and you say, I do deserve love and I have love in my life, so I'm going to be grateful for it and I'm going to open up to it and give it a proper chance. And for those of you who have been single, I feel like you're coming to this realization and you are making sense of things and understanding that maybe you thought you didn't deserve love and that's why you've been holding yourself back. Or maybe you've been self-sabotaging because you thought that you're never going to get your dream partner, or you're never going to meet someone who truly loves you, or that true love just happens in the movies or stuff like that. Okay, you're letting go of old beliefs and accepting a new way of seeing things where you do deserve love and you're ready for love and you're ready to embrace love. No more holding back, no more questioning everything, no more doubting everything, releasing whatever has hurt you in the past. Okay, you've learned from it and you've grown from that situation, but you shouldn't allow it to keep you stuck in that place of fear and always protecting yourself against being hurt, because you're always kind of guarding yourself against love, not just hurt. Okay, so there's a lot of processing things and making sense of everything, and then making changes, making some really significant changes, okay, to either open up to love, whether you're single or coupled up. You're opening up to love, you're being grateful for the love you have, or you're embracing the possibility of love in your life and you're growing as a result of it, and things are taking off with the Wheel of Fortune. You're feeling more confident, you're feeling more beautiful, and things are starting to happen for you. Definitely with the Wheel of Fortune also, you could be seeing someone from the past coming back, or a soulmate showing up in your life at this time, okay, towards the end of the month. So I feel like if this happens, it's only because you put in the work and you've made sense of everything and you've opened yourself up to this possibility, and now you're ready for this soulmate connection, okay, or you're ready for a deepening emotional connection in an existing relationship and moving things to the next level, okay? So there you have it. This is your reading. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope it makes sense to you and it gives you some guidance or peace of mind or clarity. I really hope that you have a great month. And thank you for being here with me. I will talk to you soon. Take care.
Hi, Scorpio. So this month, it looks like there's a fairly good amount of travel, maybe even some short trips, maybe some longer trips happening for you, and how fun to do those with a partner. And even if you're single, I think as we look at the energy around July 6th, you have the opportunity, even single, to go, to travel, to be out, and to meet someone who's really awesome and really wonderful. And maybe you just strike up what you think is going to be a casual conversation, and then hours later you end up still talking and you're like, wow, that was really kind of cool. I didn't expect that coming. But I think really the whole theme for your love life this month has to do a little bit with adventure and where you come from. It's a very new kind of feel for you this month. So if you have a partner, maybe you're going on a brand new trip to a brand new place, or maybe you're visiting film festivals, or you're just doing things that are so completely out of your norm that cause you to travel someplace to go and do them, and you end up having a really good time. So whatever this looks like for you, I can't wait to hear about it down below, first of all. And second of all, be safe, travel safe, have fun, and let yourself be open and vulnerable and fun and playful and available. And I think that July will prove to be a really delicious month. I mean, one of your ruling planets has come forward. It's no longer retrograde. You got to use that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Bye, Scorps.